In today's video, I will be going through the different rigs in Outlast Trials, explaining how each rig works, how the upgrade path progresses them, and showing how to correctly use them to their best ability. All builds mentioned in this video are effective, however can be adjusted in multiple ways depending on your playstyle and what works best for you. Some of these may surprise you, so make sure to stay until the end. The first rig we will discuss today is the stun rig. This is the most widely used rig in the game if played solo or as a team. It essentially throws an electric device that stuns enemies, breaks traps, and drains night vision power. The rig has 7 upgrades once purchased. The first upgrade, Expanded Radius, creates a greater radius of explosion on deployment, allowing more enemies to be stopped and have less chance of missing your throw. The Disarm upgrade allows your rig to work on not only enemies, but traps, door traps, and enemy mines, giving the rig a lot more purpose in the game. This is the most essential upgrade as it takes the stun from a self-defense rig to a tactical ability. The Electric Boost upgrade helps regain stamina and battery to player located in the blast radius. The remainder of upgrades for this rig are to extend duration or reduce cooldown time before using again. The 3 main ways to use this rig are as either the panic button to throw at any enemies in your way to immediately stop the chaser, as the objective safety, for example throwing the rig at your feet when cranking a generator to create a safe space to do so, or as the trap clearing device in trap heavy areas without wasting resources. The rig's final benefit is that if no contact with enemies or traps are made on deployment, then the rig automatically recharges 50% after use. The stun rig should be used alongside 3 amps, a tool, a skill, and a medicine to help benefit the rig, or to work alongside it. The best combination in my personal opinion so far is the Lockbreaker tool, the Smash skill, and the Self-Revive medicine. This combination allows the player to have free movement around the maps as they can break through nearly every door, a chance to stop enemies or break traps using the rig, and a second life with the Self-Revive medicine. The next rig is the Blind rig. This rig has been voted by many players as one of the worst, although it still offers some great uses if in the right hands. The rig offers a deployable smoke mine that activates when enemies walk over it. The blinding effect prevents some enemies from attacking whilst inside the smoke. Although some players may find this to be overpowered, the Berserker, the Jaeger, and the reagent imposters are completely immune to the smoke effect, making it a much less favorable rig in comparison to the others. This rig also has 7 upgrades once purchased. The first upgrade, Expanded Radius, nearly doubles the radius of the smoke emitted, making it a much more effective trap, either lasting longer against the enemy, or possibly capture multiple if being chased by a few enemies. The next upgrade, Deploy Technique, focuses entirely on the speed of deployment for the smoke trap, taking the deployment time from 4 seconds down to 3 seconds. The Recharged upgrade allows for a second use of each mine, rearming after being triggered once with a 30-second arming time between triggers. The other upgrades all focus on extending duration or reducing cooldown times after use of the rig. The rig has 3 different types of use. The first being the Safe Objective interaction, where it is placed at the entrance to a room containing an objective to protect from enemies whilst trying to complete objectives. The second is a Covered Retreat, where enemies are lured into the trap to give a safety window to escape, also making sure to run through the smoke for an adrenaline boost. This method can also be used with pre-placed traps. The final type of use is the Proximity Alarm, where the mine is used as an alarm when triggered, letting you know the location of the enemy and allowing you to escape or hide in time. The specific amps that should be used for this rig are the Strong Arm skill, the Recycle tool, and the Last Chance medicine. This creates a player build fit for delaying, diverting, and obstructing enemies using the Recycle and Strong Arm combo along with the Smoke Mine, and creates a great way to combat extremely strong enemies using the Last Chance, making sure you always have that extra hit before death. This build should help prevent enemy flanks, and prevent other teammates from being attacked due to the enemy distortion methods. Next on the list is the Heal rig. The Heal rig is essentially your lifeline when things get brutal. It's a wearable device that lets you restore your health on the fly, using a limited number of charges that you can replenish by finding rig refills throughout the map. Activating it takes a moment, leaving you vulnerable, so timing becomes part of the strategy. Beyond simple healing, it's designed to keep you in the fight longer, letting you recover after close calls, survive tougher encounters, and support teammates when the pressure spikes. It doesn't make you invincible, but it gives you just enough breathing room to push deeper into Murkoff's twisted experiments. This rig is used to its fullest potential when in a group instead of solo, but works in both ways. The heal rig can be upgraded 7 times, each enhancement expanding its utility and turning it into a powerful support tool for both solo survival and team play. Expanded radius increases the size of the healing cloud, making it easier to catch teammates in the effect. Silent Help removes the noise normally produced when healing, letting you recover without alerting nearby enemies. Detox adds the ability to cure psychosis, making the rig a clutch counter to one of the game's most dangerous status effects. Poison gives the healing gas an offensive twist by slowing enemies caught inside it. The remainder of the upgrade are focused around the cooldown time and the duration of the rig's ability. The rig can be used to heal in preparation for or after entering a dangerous area with enemies lurking within. The rig can also be used to apply health after unavoidable damage or being sprayed by the pusher and going into psychosis to restore sanity. As the heal rig is a support rig, it is typically matched with support amps. Therefore, the best combination of amps are the noise reduction tool, the quick escape skill for extra safety, and the double doses medication. The double doses medication makes all syringes usable twice, which mixes well with the support role and is very strong in a group. The quick escape allows you to break line of sight with the enemy to heal safely, and the noise reduction tool reduces sound when healing, creating a build that is safe and important for the team in dangerous situations. Now I will explain how to utilize the X-ray rig. The X-ray rig is a tactical support tool that lets you briefly see through walls, revealing the positions of enemies, teammates, and, once upgraded, important items like documents, posters, traps, and quest objects. It works like a short-range pulse of enhanced perception, giving you crucial information about what's waiting around corners or hiding in dark rooms. This makes it especially useful for planning routes, avoiding ambushes, and keeping your team supplied by spotting loot that would otherwise be easy to miss. While it doesn't offer direct protection like stun or heal, its strength lies in giving you constant situational awareness, helping you navigate trials more safely and efficiently. The X-ray rig can be upgraded 7 times in total, giving it more and more use in the trials. The first upgrade, Shared Intel, allows your teammates to see the enemies you tag, turning your X-ray pulses into team-wide information. The second upgrade, Resources Intel, shows all consumables and throwable items through the X-ray pulses. Classified Intel allows items, such as documents and posters, to be shown through the X-ray pulses. Battery Recharge automatically replenishes night vision battery when the X-ray rig is in use. The remainder of the upgrade are based around reducing cooldown time and increasing duration. The X-ray rig does not offer any immediate protection like other rigs, therefore is well matched with a set of amps to boost stealth, survivability, and mobility. The best combination, in my opinion, is the noise reduction tool, the strong arm skill, and the last chance medicine. The noise reduction tool allows the player to scout ahead silently to avoid detection. The strong arm skill gives the player a longer stun window to escape the enemy by knocking them down for a longer period of time. And finally, the last chance medicine prevents any sudden death to traps or enemies whilst exploring the trials. The next rig is the Barricade rig. Many players initially rated this as the weakest rig in Outlast Trials, due to it being highly situational and ineffective in comparison to the other rigs. The Barricade rig is a tactical utility designed for crowd control and area denial. When activated near a doorway or narrow passage, it instantly deploys a reinforced wooden barrier that physically blocks the path for both enemies and teammates. While standard doors can be easily kicked open or smashed, a barricaded door forces enemies, including prime assets, into a lengthy destruction animation, buying the team precious time to complete objectives or lose a tail. As you upgrade the rig, it becomes much more formidable. It can be deployed faster, withstand more hits before breaking, and eventually even shock enemies who try to dismantle it, turning a defensive wall into a painful deterrent. The barricade update allows players to deploy up to 3 barriers at once, creating much stronger zone control and reliable escape routes during high-pressure chases. By adding a stun effect, when enemies try to break through, the rig now provides a critical window of safety rather than just a momentary delay. These changes transform it from a niche defensive tool into a versatile utility that effectively punishes aggressive AI and rewards strategic team positioning. Despite being labeled one of the weakest, as of the Project Judas update March 2026, the barricade rig has been reworked to give multiple new benefits, making it a more versatile rig in an attempt to sway more players towards using it. This update revamped and even added new upgrades to the barricade rig. The barricade rig has 7 upgrades. The increased resistance upgrade makes barricades more durable, requiring enemies to hit them more times before they break. The quick installation reduces the amount of time taken to physically set up the barricades. Incoming warning automatically pings and damages the enemy when the barricade is broken. Additionally, the enemies are exhausted upon breaking the barricade, leading to an even easier getaway. Breach and Rush replace the old upgrade, Friendly Breach. And now, when a barricade is broken by you or a teammate, an adrenaline boost is granted. This is available once every 60 seconds. The extra barricade increases the number of carryable and simultaneous barricades to 3. The remainder of barricade upgrade are for the rig's cooldown. To maximize the use of the barricade rig after Project Judas, you should focus on amps that allow you to move through your own barriers or speed up the rig cycle. The best combination in my opinion would be the short circuit tool, the smash skill, and the last chance medicine. The short circuit tool helps manage the rig's cooldown, allowing you to place your 3 barricades more rapidly. The smash skill allows you to break through your own barricades much faster, triggering the breach and rush adrenaline boost to escape enemies. The last chance medicine serves as a safety net, preventing you from being downed once per trial, which is extremely useful when you are placing barricades down in high traffic areas. The final rig I will discuss is the Jammer rig. The Jammer rig sends out a short-range pulse that disables electronic devices, letting you safely bypass any trap mechanisms. It can also break padlocks and unlock certain doors or containers, giving you faster access to objectives without tools. In some situations, it can even rewire traps to work against enemies, creating brief openings to escape or reposition. Holding the button for your Jammer rig whilst having your crosshair on the enemy will temporarily stun and disorientate them, creating a chance to move away from the danger. Community opinions on the Jammer rig in the Outlast Trials are mixed, with players split between loving its utility and feeling it's too reliant on precision. Many players praise the Jammer as a fun and powerful rig, with some even calling it their #1 choice. But they also complain that jamming enemies takes too long and requires overly precise aiming. The rig offers many different useful abilities, often being compared to a Swiss Army knife. The rig has 7 upgrades. Pacemaker gives the player a second life, allowing them to self-revive after being killed once per game. Improved Jammer decreases the time taken to hack using the rig. Long Distance extends the maximum range of the rig. Rewire allows you to turn traps against enemies, giving you traps to use as your own. This can help you slow down enemies in a chase. Corrupt Enemies allows you to disrupt and stun enemies, causing them to vomit and giving you time to escape. The remainder of the upgrades are used to reduce rig cooldown time. To get the best use out of the Jammer rig, the combination of amps best suited for this rig would have to be the Short Circuit tool, the Smash skill, and the Last Chance medicine. Short Circuit allows you to reduce the rig's cooldown using batteries, making it recharge quicker, allowing more uses throughout the trial. Smash allows you to create different escape routes around the map more effortlessly to act as a safety net if caught in any dangerous situations. The Last Chance gives the player an extra hit of health to escape the enemies, giving a higher chance of survival and preventing instant death from lethal blows.